Hello and welcome to Rimworld. So, when we last left off, we had Doc, the veterinarian doctor, who will be helping our survivors here. We had Sass, the music lover, who's really, actually, quite autistic. So let's pop her down as artist. Rosa, not Sass. In fact, no. Let's call her Sass. And then we had Lucia the gardener. Really good with plants, which is going to make it real easy right from the start. So, let's begin. Rimworld is a colony building sim. And so much more. Like it says, it's a story generator. So you never quite know what's going to happen when you play the game. I've got the game set, as I said previously, to being, well, a mild version of the game, but still. So the three of you awake in your cryo-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Here we are. So, we have Doc, gardener, artist. Let's see who's the best with weapons, first of all. Zero shooting. Zero shooting. Shooting of 2. And careful shooter, which means you shoot less often than others, but with more accuracy. Okay, in that case, normally I would give the best shooter the rifle here. However, seeing as she's slower, we have a pistol. So that means we have Doc or gardener. Gardener, let's see, construction, cooking, Doc, Nimberson industrial, underground. Gardener may be spending more times indoors, so Gardener can have the plasteel knife. Doc can have the bolt action rifle, and artist, considering that she is the one who's the best shooter, yeah, she's probably going to be as well, because she's the all-rounder. She's probably going to be the one who is going to be hunting as well. So, when you first start Rimworld, you can shift and left click to set up multiple waypoints of things you want your people to do. What I generally do as well is, see the little cross? It's forbidden at the moment, these items. So we've got medicine here. We've got packaged survival meals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the ones in the area, unforbid them. And then what you tend to do is have a look around the map and see, because not everything is dropped on your map, on your lap. So what I want is, I want somewhere close by the river that's going to have good defences. I'm just checking the entirety of the map at the moment, and oh my word, that is a lot of mountains, but hey, I didn't ask for that. Oh, we have a chunk of spacecraft already. We can get that broken down at some point. We have steel walls. We have chunks of steel. Again, unforbid it so that people can pick it up. Let's see what else we have here. what you want to do is you want to find somewhere that's going to be easily defendable, but you also want somewhere for people to sleep right at the start. Now, because I've made it a key factor that I want to have a really good defensible position, that's kind of sticking out to me, but it is far away and through the water towards anywhere else. It's close to the water, and I could technically mine through here. So I think actually this area. Or go completely opposite, cut off there, cut off there, cut off there, which is going to be very easy to do, let's face it. We might get away with just one door there. And then we have our defensible position with heating, technically. Okay, let's go for that. Let's do that. Oh, we have more packaged survival meals in this area as well. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. So, first things first. The game does a good thing of highlighting what people are good at and what people are bad at. And if left like this, they'll run left to right doing all the jobs that are available. However, prioritise, because while it's good to have them overlapping on jobs, you might want to give certain people priorities first of all. So what I normally do is set everyone to firefight who can, everyone to be a patient who can, and one who's the doctor, which is, let's face it, at this moment in time it's definitely Doc. To be the one tending. Now Doc, what I'm going to do to them is I'm going to tell them in health that they can self-tend. If they get injured, they can heal themselves. Unfair, possibly. We will see. Doc's also good at wardening. Basic things is, as it says here, unskilled and easy tasks. Release prisoners and flick switches on machines, that sort of thing. Everybody can do it, but it's priority 4. Now, grower, we want you to be growing things first, cooking things second. Doc, I don't want you to be doing anything apart from doctoring. Don't want you to be handling, but you will haul and you will clean if necessary. In fact, we're going to stick cleaning onto 4. Grower, you are taking the brunt of the work at this moment in time, but I'm dropping everything that you can do down to 4 apart from growing and cooking. Yes, you can construct, but there's only 1 point off our artist here. So, priority art, cleaning, and let's see, construct, yeah, grow, maybe, plan cut, yeah, okay, so that is now done. And what I also like to do is tell them, first of all, the game sets them off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours sleep. I always like 8 hours sleep, I don't know about anybody else. I'm going to stick an extra hour on. I'm going to say, when you get up, you can do anything for 2 hours, then you can have recreation. And you can do anything for 2 hours before you go to bed. And then, just to show you what you can do as well, you can copy and paste. So, after the recreation, and we copy, and then we paste. and they are unrestricted at this time. Their home base, they don't have one at this moment in time. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to check this area. Right, we've got a mega sloth, and we've got some gazelles. Good food source. So, first things first. Did I set somebody for construction? I did. So they do have the construction ability. What we want to do is we want to set up somewhere for them to sleep, and we want to set up for them basically storage of areas, that sort of thing. So we have got rich soil here, which is going to be fantastic for growing things, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark this out, because I'll click on here, I can click plan. That is the size of a geothermal generator, which we are no way able to build at this moment in time. However, I don't want to have anything else in the way. Let's do some zones. First of all, I want a stop power zone, and the stop power zone is, oh, and I forgot to notice that we have wood here. Let's make sure everybody can pick up the wood. With the zones, stop power zone, they will take everything they own to a stop power zone. So let's have the stop power zone. Let's put that here for the moment. Dumping stockpile. Anything that can't be currently used goes to the dumping stockpile. And I think I'm going to have the dumping stockpile here. This can be a lot wider area, because they have more things to dump than they have to actually use. And the next thing is growing zones. Now, because we have somebody who's growing 12, which is fantastic, we can say, right, we'll do a 7x7 here, 5x7 here, 7x7 here, and also 7x7 here. I like rich fertile soil, it makes it a lot easier. So we're going to have, first of all, rice. We're going to have here, we're going to have here root, minimum skill of 8. See why I wanted people to actually be able to grow at a higher skill level. Here I want to do corn. Let's go for corn. And here I want cotton. And we set it going. People on jobs, but I haven't. Yeah, everybody's got jobs at this moment in time. What's artist doing? Picking up all the items that I'm told her to, which is fine. So, first things first, we need somewhere for them to live. Now, we have got a fair amount of wood. Not a lot, but a fair amount. So what I'm going to do is order people to chop a bit more wood down. We have got buildings that can be deconstructed as well. So, are they all steel? That one is. That one is. That one's granite, that's good. marble, granite, steel. I don't mind constructing steel walls, but right. And order them to deconstruct these items. But when you're doing this, make sure you do not order them to deconstruct anything that you can't see in. There's a very good reason for it. And that is that there can be things in the game called ancient danger. Things that have been locked away, sorry, for centuries. Like this is quite possibly going to be an ancient danger. I'd rather not have an ancient danger around here, I'll be honest. So what I'll do, I'll tell them to deconstruct it. They'll deconstruct the materials and we'll be able to build from that. Now, so eventually I'm going to have most of this covered over, and that geyser will heat us throughout winter with a bitter lock. Where's Artist gone? Artist is over here deconstructing a sandstone wall. Fantastic. Doc, what I want you to do is, because the packaged survival meals are all in the water at this moment in time, I would like you to take them out of the water. Artist, I think I'm going to ask you to do the same with the components. Silver doesn't really matter, to be honest with you, but I'd like to get it there anyway, so once it's in our stockpile we can actually start spending it. Well, the spacecraft chunks are really good. Can be deconstructed to yield useful resources. They really can. And while I've done that, I have just realised we have also as well another wall to deconstruct there. Tell people to haul things. Only really need them to haul the things that are in the growing areas. There's nothing there, so that's fine. What is it? Oh, it's a hare. Is that a hare? Yes. Okay. Do we have somebody who is good at sorting people out? Animals, that is. Let's have a look. Taming animals 5, 2, and 2. So no. But let's see how much it takes. We'll let them tame. I'll set the hares onto tame. Let's have a look. I'm not setting the raccoon onto tame, I'll be honest with you. But we have hares, and if we can get some rabbits, and close your ears, people. If we can get some rabbits, then that's not too bad. Okay, I think I'm going to have to ask them to build something soon. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have somebody at least who can prioritise building. And I think it might have to be, although I'd love it to be Gardener. Gardener is busy at this moment in time, and it's more important having food than it is having a roof over their heads at this moment. So I'm going to have to build a structure out of wood, and I don't like doing that, I'll be honest. Do you know why? Wood burns. It does. You wouldn't believe it, but wood actually burns down. Let's have a door in there. And then let's build. Well, let's have 3 sleeping spots in here. And they're going to absolutely hate living with each other. They always are. And once they've built that, we're also going to have a stone cutter's table. Right there. And it won't have any, as it says it has a penalty for working outdoors. It's not going to be outdoors, luckily. And they're sleeping on the ground. Not going to like that at all. And who would? He just crash landed off a planet and now he's sleeping on the ground. That's not a good thing. Doc, what are you up to? You are hauling steel to the stockpile zone. Brilliant. Artist, why are you doing that? Doc, what is your construction skill? It is 0. Okay, that's fair enough. Artist, really need you. If you're going to construct, really don't want you to start hauling straight away. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you're hauling the steel to the stonecutter's table. No wonder. No wonder. Okay. Work on the wooden wall first. Gardener, what are you up to? Watching the sunset, that's fine. Doc, what are you up to? Going for a walk, that's fine. Oh, and recreation, a really good idea right from the start, which I haven't done, is pop down a horseshoe pin. And if you're going for a walk, I'm sorry, you're going to work on that. Artist, I know you want... What's that? Oh, Queenie. I do apologise. We have Queenie, the chinchilla, who is the animal. Bonded with Doc, that's fine. Release to attack. No. But follow Master when the Master is doing field work. Yes. So they now have a bedroom of sorts. At least survivable until we can build some better ones. So, let's have a look at the map while they're doing that. Let's have a look, see what is going off. So we've got lots of steel we can call upon with these old buildings. Spacecraft chunks again. Fantastic. Ooh, we have compacted machinery, which is brilliant. We have silver ore, which is fantastic, because silver in this game is money. More compacted machinery, more silver ore. It's a very rich environment, but it's not got that many animals in it. Well, apart from all the animals out there. First things first, though. Deteriorating because it's unroofed and it's outdoors. Once it reaches 0, it's gone, so we need to start doing things. Stone cutting is under... is it under craft? Yes it is. So Grower's really good at it, but I'm going to have Doc do it, because Doc has an interest in it. See that little dot there? That indicates an interest. Bigger dots, it means they can learn it faster. No, that means they'll learn it at the normal rate. And we are going... let me just see. Options. Keyboard configuration. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. So, let's speed it up throughout the night. And let's see what we're going to have them do tomorrow. Bills. Let's add a bill. Make any stone blocks. Do it until you have... oh, let's have a look. 1,000. Pause when satisfied. Unpause at 795. And allow all those types. Oh, and we can actually assign any worker to do that. That is cool. So. So, artist is first up, the other two want to wait in bed. That is fine. First 3 hours, they can do 2 hours of anything, and then 1 hour of, well, basically getting everything sorted. Relaxing, whatever they want to do. So we have 40 marble blocks. Brilliant, because we're going to go structure, marble door. That's going to go down here. So, gardener's away. Doc is busy making blocks. But we have enough, I believe. What's that stone there? Sandstone. Okay, sandstone. Let's try and make some sandstone. What have we got there? I want to build some rooms, and I'm not sure. I think going into here will be the best bet. So first of all, mine. Because we're going to need the materials. Yep, so people are busy deconstructing all the things I've asked them to do. So I think it's quite easy that I can plan this out in sandstone, and we're going to have more than enough sandstone to actually create buildings. So let's start here. I like to create 6 by 6 rooms for my people. 6 by 6 tends to get them happy, Or keep them happy, I should say. Survival is quite difficult quite at the start of this game. Very much so, in fact. Let's see, who mines? Only gardener? Really bad. Everybody's really bad at mining. I'm gonna have to put it in. People, the skills will increase. That's not a problem at all. You have to keep an eye on the food. They've only got 2 meals a day, 3 of them, just over 10 days worth of food. Rice plant is 46% grown. We've only been a couple of days, so that's fine. Really need to get that food out of the way of creatures that can eat it. So I think the main area we're going to have here will be our main research and cooking area. And if we're going to do that, yeah, we need somebody to start mining. Cooking and eating area should be here, so therefore we're going to need to have a little space here. Should be for our food supply. Are you prioritising marble? You are. Okay. Prioritising marble. This is what we're going to do. Is it that you just like marble, Doc? Oh, and we have a visitor, a Muffalo shaman from the Gaia of the Basin is visiting the colony. His name is Leon Dago. He seems to have a few items to trade. So, we have silver, 800. And we have this visitor. Who is over there? Okay, Lion, not Leon. Lion. Okay, Lion will come visit us and we will have somebody to talk to him. And who will be talking to him? Well, 9 social. I think Doc is the fair leader there. Oh yes. Considering that Sass has no social abilities. Which, when you look at it, and you look at bio, that's not understandable. However, the gardener, who's abrasive, is social too. So, and a abrasive person is better than fast. I suppose it takes all sorts. Yep, I thought so. Right, so Doc, have a quick word. And here we have the trade screen. So, pemmican is a great starting food. Basically, lasts a very long time without refrigeration, so it's great for travelling. Somebody's wearing flat pants, so they don't need these normal pants, so we can sell them at 113. We can buy pemmican, and if we buy the 75, it's only going to cost us 14. So let's have it, because we really need a source of food. Now, 58% grown, which is fine. The pemmican is there. It will get dragged to the stockpile as soon as somebody's ready for it. And Lion will wander around. What does he need? He's in darkness, but he's an optimist. He has extremely low expectations. But he'll have his own gear and equipment and food, hopefully. Mega sloths. Giant solitary herbivore with 2 giant claws for warding off threats. So they can be violent. Let's have a look at wildlife and see about the mega sloths. Yeah, 10% chance if they're attacked. But we have the books here. We've got some Ibic does, Timberwolf. Ooh, no, that's bad. Gazelles, turkey, red fox, raccoon, boom rats. Oh, boom rats, hares, and squirrels. Okay. So, we are out of... and our visitor lion is leaving us, never to be seen again, possibly. So, we're creating the rest of this out of marble now, aren't we? 1, 2... Right. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, Artist thinks that you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? Well, and Artist also thinks you should get the settler name. Candelaria? No. Candelabra. And we will call ourselves Bringers of Light. Because obviously that's been used by every fantasy setting as somebody to either be really happy about or really afraid of. So, Marble Wars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Temperature is one thing to watch. need defences, we need a mill source. I am well aware. Everybody needs their own bed. Everybody hates being disturbed. %grown. 20% grown. That's cotton though, so that doesn't matter. Corn, 17%. Yeah, rice is definitely the main on the menu at the moment. Mad tortoise. A local tortoise has gone mad and will attack everybody it sees. Okay, we're gonna hunt it. Well, it's already going to attack us, so here's the thing. Who can hunt? No one. But we did say that who had the best hunting skill? Gear. Yes. Artist, you're the hunter. You will. I'm going to set that down to 2. Set construction down to 2. Because you will hunt automatically. So, Artist is now hunting the tortoise. The tortoise is heading down to actually try and eat people. Yeah, I said tortoise, right? Also want to remember to set everybody to attack rather than ignore. Otherwise, it could be in trouble. Ooh, don't shoot the timber wall. Yeah, we could be in trouble now. So, Doc. Go here. Gardener. Attack the tortoise. And my word, it looks like we have our first winner. Gardener, Doc, I'll release you from your bounds. Where is that tortoise? There it is. Doc. Stop shooting. You will only kill Gardener if you do. Gardener. Whole tortoise. Artist. Sleep until rested. Yeah. Ah, right, now the stockpiles. I forgot to put the stockpiles as we don't allow rotten, we will allow fresh and corpses, animal corpses. Dark. Tend to gardener. And then tend to artist. Because really, we don't want them to die. Speed it up a little bit, and I think actually we'll end it there. Safe journeys, people.